Hello. Oftentimes we hear Nigerians say, "May Nigeria not happen to you." Now, that statement, "May Nigeria not happen to you," or "Nigeria has happened to you," is now become a phrase used to describe the level of dissatisfaction that citizens, trying to get a particular service from government institution. The phrase "May Nigeria not happen to you" could also mean that may you not be a victim of injustice, may you not be a victim of police harassment, may you not be a victim of the system called in Nigeria. So it's not really a good phrase to say that Nigeria has happened to you, because it connotes negative impact of the state on your person, your family. Sometimes when Nigeria happens to somebody, it could mean a lot. It could mean a lot, somebody could lose a lot of money. Sometimes it results to injury, sometimes it results to, fatality, sometimes even death. So the phrase "may Nigeria not happen to you," that's why some people ask, why do Nigerians pray so much when they leave the house? It's because sometimes Nigeria happen to people. Somebody just goes to the hospital, the government hospital, no doctor is available, somebody's dying, or you go to police station, or the police, victimize, everything that comes out from the system of the state is simply that Nigeria has happened to you. And don't think because you don't live in Nigeria, Nigeria cannot happen to you. Because a pot that is leaking in Ibadan, if it's not patched or fixed, if you take it to Lagos, it will still leak. So the people who manage the Nigerian system, when they bring them abroad, they still come with that same mentality. Now, Nigeria happened to me, and this is my story. On July 2nd, 2024, I traveled to Nigerian embassy in Madrid, Spain, to renew my passport, because they said, you can do it in any Nigerian embassy or high commission. So I decided to go to Nigerian embassy in Madrid, Spain, just because I want to see the country and all of that. I went there after paying for 10 years passport renewal, everything. And then when I got to the embassy, we were also made to pay 40 euros cash. They said it's administrative fee or postage fee. That's what we use to post the passport when it's ready to your, whatever country you are, and all of that. I did all of that. After all time wasting and everything, I was able to do my biometrics, and I left the Nigerian embassy, and I asked, how long will it take for me to get the passport? I said, okay, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks max. I said, well, that's good. 1 week, 1 month went by, 2 months, and they gave a confirmation slip where you could track your passport and all of that. I was tracking, I said, okay, VIN has been verified, NIN has been verified, everything. All right, it got to a point for production, no more update. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get my passport. I became a bit worried because I had a lot of things I needed to do with the passport, to attend conference, go there, to travel around. I wasn't getting my passport, and I needed it so badly. And I decided, okay, from my base, let me call the embassy in Madrid. And then I put a call across several times, no response. Nobody takes the call. Just once they took the call, and the person asked my enrollment number, and that was it. No answering of phone, no response to email, nothing of sort for 7 whole months. Initially, I was told that the passport would be printed in Italy, but I tried to track it down to Italy from my base. No response, nothing was happening. It got to a point I became frustrated. What is happening to my passport? All right, I was told, okay, when I made my inquiries, and I was told, okay, the Servicom in Nigeria, they are the ones who ensure good service delivery and all of that in terms of public institutions and all of that. I wrote to them. One would expect that if Servicom gets my message or email, maybe they will try to find out maybe what's wrong with this agency, this citizen. Passport has been with you for 7 months, no response, no update, nothing. After several days, I got a response from Servicom giving me a number to call. I was surprised, and the number in question not responding. I kept on. And then I decided I was going to take this to the social media, because I tried not to do all of this on social media. So I got the handle of the media aide to the Honorable Minister of Interior, a very fantastic human being, a very fantastic young man who is doing a lot to reposition Nigeria as far as passport issues are concerned, digitalizing everything, putting Nigeria in the international best practice. Now, I tweeted, you can see the tweet, I tweeted, and then I tagged the minister's aide, tagging the minister as well, and in less than 2 minutes, I got a DM from the minister's aide apologizing for the inconvenience and then asking for the details. And when I forwarded the details, he said that although he was going to get back to me in a week, within 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, he responded with information about my passport. From what we have, from the information he told me, this passport has been imprinted and issued since the 7th of September 2024. The passport was just there at the embassy, zero follow-up, nothing. And from what I heard from the minister's aide, that the minister personally had to call to demand an update on the passport before he got the data page and all of that. The next day, I got a call from the immigration attaché from Nigerian embassy. He called my number that was on file, and then he apologized and gave all manner of excuses synonymous to Nigerian civil service. On the same day, I also got a call. The Nigerian ambassador in Spain demanded to speak with me. I spoke with her, and she apologized, and she also gave excuses as to what really happened and all of that. Now, these are some of the things that happens in Nigeria. So Nigeria happened to be, and I know I don't want to mention the losses I incurred because that passport was not with me. I don't want to mention the expenses and the things that the impact, the negative impact that this passport I did not get had on me and my finances. A lot happened which I don't want to mention. But the fact remains that the passport was issued in September, and someone just kept it there. What happened to the 40 euros administrative fee? Nobody can explain. And when the attaché called me, he said he was going to send it. And ladies and gentlemen, 3 days after the attaché called me, after the intervention of the minister, I got my passport. Now, this shows you that sometimes some of the things that happen, we have good leaders, because nobody can tell me Honorable Olubunmi Ojo is not a fantastic person. This man is very intelligent. This man is proactive. This man is someone who wants Nigeria to work. And like I said, I tweeted after I got that intervention that Honorable Olubunmi Ojo, Minister of Interior, has given me a reason to believe and to hope that a prosperous and a better Nigeria is possible. Honorable Minister, if you are seeing this, or I know you will see this, I want to sincerely thank you for your intervention. There are some people who I know who over a year in that same embassy did not get, they are yet to get their passport. I'm bringing this to your attention. I've also tried to talk to the attaché about other people who have not gotten theirs. This is wrong. Over the years we've had leaders in Nigeria who have come up with fantastic policies, good policies that will drive Nigeria to the next level. But the people who constitute the civil servants, I dare say they are one of the biggest problems we have in Nigeria. When it comes to implementation, you are being paid to do this job. If you don't want to do the job, kindly resign. On one part, I will also blame the leaders, because if you have come up with fantastic ideas, fantastic policies, you should put measures in place, mechanism in place to ensure that the implementation is top-notch, or the implementation is 100%. That means you have to set up, if it's secret or open, means of monitoring and evaluation, so you get report as it happens. It could be quarterly, it could be every 6 months, it could be yearly. Just have people who will ensure, who will go out in the field without the knowledge of the civil servant to ensure that these government policies, that where public monies are expended on, they are yielding the result that the Nigerians who are supposed to be direct beneficiaries of these policies are actually benefiting. Otherwise, the civil servants that we have in Nigeria, and some of them that they have brought abroad to do government work, they've brought in that same mentality of I don't care. That same mentality that it's not my father's business. That same mentality that the people can go to hell. They bring that same mentality into public office, whether they're in Nigeria, they're in the UK, they're in Spain, they're in anywhere. The same mentality they bring in. That's why you can keep somebody's passport for 7 whole months. When other countries just go and within hours, the passport is ready. Or is it because maybe I am not the son of a top politician, or I'm not the son of a king, or I'm not somebody? Maybe that's why they just kept it there. Because otherwise, I don't think they will keep the passport of a VVIP for that long, knowing that he needs a lot to do with the passport. So, Minister Olubunmi Ojo, please put in, I know you are doing fantastic things, the digitization you are doing at the airports and everything. Please set up a team. It could be a secret team that reports directly to you to ensure that these policies are well implemented, so that those who are charged with the responsibility of ensuring that these policies are implemented are not doing their job. You take them off and bring people with, who are ready to do the job, so that at the end of the day, people will not tarnish your name, because you are doing a lot. The president is doing a lot. For even appointing you, the president deserves a big plus. But there has to be ways to ensure these things are well done, so that the people who are supposed to be direct beneficiary, irrespective of their status in the society, get to enjoy these benefits. Please, and once again, Mr. Minister, I thank you so much for your intervention. I thank your aid. I thank everyone, and for everyone who has expressed concern about the lack of the passport and all these months. I sincerely thank you for your concern, for your prayers, and your words of encouragement. This is what Nigeria has reduced us to. And I want to say that as many people who have done their passport, they're yet together, now you know the right channel. Go and tag the minister and you'll get your work done. Don't forget to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is there. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also join my WhatsApp channel in the number showing on your screen. I remain Joel Kemi. Thank you.